Yeah, hello everybody. As many people have requested, I wanted to do a little tutorial to show you how you can mod files on F1 2017. So the first thing I want to request you is that you copy your game files. So when you have anything modded, you can't play online. So I have it like here. I have here a version with the original game files. I haven't changed anything here. And then one folder where I have the modded game installed. So let's say you want to play online and want to play with the original files. You just remove it and you got your clean files here. If you play, let's say, career or something like this with a modded version, you just name it like this, that you can just swap out those two folders. So the folder we want to mod, we need to name just F1 2017, otherwise it won't work. And if you look here, we have plenty of folders which seem a bit unstructured. So let's say, first of all, we want to mod the skin of a car. For that, we might just go in, let's say, 2017 vehicle packages, let's say McLaren, but here we only have those maps file. They are not very useful for us. So we need to go, first of all, in asset groups. Everything which is saved in these files here are just map files. We can't edit them. So first of all, we always go to asset groups. And here we have nearly the same folders. And here we can keep going on. Let's say teams. Don't know, let's say Force India. And then we have here an ERP file or an asset group file. So with default Windows, we can't open any of them. So first of all, we need another program. For that, we download the Ego ERP Archiver from Rider. I will give you the link to it in the description. And once we've done that, we can open the Archiver. Then we click on File, Open, and we go to the same location like here. So F1 2017, Asset Groups, Vehicle Package, Teams, the team we want to mod, Force India, WEP, and with that we can open the ERP file. So then we got plenty of files over here. So if we want to edit just the skin, those files here don't really matter. So the Force India decal TGA makes it possible to edit the single decals, while the paint TGA makes it possible to edit the basic skin. The C file here, the paint C, is just for the structure of the paint. So if you want a metallic one, so I think it is. So I'm not 100% sure, but it should be. So here we could also edit the steering wheel decal. Just look up around here what you want to edit. So let's say we want to edit the decal one. Then we click Textures and Export. Select a place where we want to export it. Then open the bitmap file. It's linked to the files I showed you before. So just change anything. Don't change anything here. Just open it. Well, why is it not working? Yeah, bitmap's not found. Yeah, if it doesn't work, just change them. Just select the bitmap file by hand, which should be over here. Force India. Yeah, and then it works. So you need to select the bitmap file, which is in the same folder, just without the asset groups before. So once we got that, we got a file here, and this is a DDS file. So Photoshop can open this by default. For GIMP, you need a DDS plugin first. Once you have that installed, you untick the load maps here, and you can open it up. So now it's just a basic normal file which you can edit. You can edit whatever you want here. So I will leave it by default, so I don't want to edit anything. So when you're done with editing, you need to export the file again. For that, it's important that you don't override it, but you click Export As. And then you can override it, but only that way you can in the settings screen here. So now it is very important that you read this. What do we see here? We see 9 mipmaps in the format DXT5 and BC3. That's important. So with this information, we have to select here. So compression is BC3 DXT5, and the mipmaps, we generate mipmaps for this. And then we can override it. It very depends on the file you want to edit here. So there may be, so let's say you want to, let's search a different one. Just for example, yeah, let's say you want to edit the paint. You export it the same, but before you can import it again, you have to export it on GIMP as DXT1 BC1. That would be this selection here. So whenever you export something and replace it, you have to check. Yeah, you have to check these files here and set this up on GIMP. I don't know what's it like on Photoshop. I can only tell it for GIMP. Okay, just a little cut over there. When you first start the application, the Archiver, you have to go to Settings and set the Formula One game dictionary. So for that, you just click on F1 2017. And also then it loads the mipmaps correct. Then you don't have to set it by hand when you export them. You may wondered about the driver numbers. So let's say Force India has drivers Perez and Ocon with 11 and 31, I think. So 11 is the one for Perez, and it displays just the driver number shown on the car, his name on the car, and his shortcut. Yeah, same here for Ocon. So let's say you drive for Force India in your career, and then, yeah, let's say you have driver number 52 or something like that. Then you only have this number here. This explains why in career you don't have the name on the shark fin. So let's say you also want your name on the shark fin in the game. So you export one of the official drivers first, and then also export the number you're racing with. So in this case 42. You can pick whatever number you're racing with. And then you also have to open those two files with GIMP. So first of all, the Paris one as a base. Don't load mipmaps again. And pull the 42 one just over it. So now we have them both as layers here. So let's say, I don't know, you take this from the Paris one, cut this out, just cut his name out, that you got the basic white sheet, and then you can import your shortcut here. I don't know, ABC, whatever name you want to race with. As color, you just pick the outline, make it fat, make it big to fit inside here. Oh, that's a bit too much. So just format it in here that it fits, well, whatever you want. So you can also have your personal name here. This is the thing which is displayed, I think at Force India, it's just behind the neck of the driver. So let's say your name is, don't know, ABC XYZ. Yeah, maybe that's a little short name. Don't know, maybe your name is Billy whatever. So then you have to select color of it, and you just take the font. I don't know which it was at Force India. I think it was. So I know I downloaded the Force India official font. Just, yeah, it's at City Boy. So when you selected this, just make your name fit in here. And then you just can edit your flag. So when you put it all together, export it on the layer of the 42, then you can delete the Paris one. Nope, you can't delete the Paris one. First of all, you need to copy out this frame again. And then lay it down. Nope. Back. Import this new layer. Lay it just behind here again. And then you can delete the Paris one. So when you've done this, just make everything once again. Scale it back on image size. And then you can export it again. So we overwrite the 42 one. Yes. And then we need to check again. What is the format? It's DXT5 BC3. So we select BC3 DXT5 here again, generate mipmaps, and here we go. So when we import it then again, where is it here? So we overwrite the mipmaps here as we changed it. And now we also have our edited file here, which has just a name on the shark fin like the other names. So that's basically how you can change things on the car. Now let's say you want to change the race suit or helmets of other drivers. Then you also go to the main folder. You always go to asset groups. Yeah, by the way, if you want to edit classic cars, you just click the classic vehicle package here, and there it works pretty much the same like on the modern cars. So let's say you want to edit driver helmets. Then you go to animation packets, scenes, and in-car driver. Here we also have this folder for the historic ones and 2017 for the modern ones. So we go to in-car driver. And here we have also multiple files. So let's say we want to change Ericsson's helmet. So we also have 3 files, D, N, and S. The D is just basically the paint scheme. The N is just for the kind of the paint. So if it's metallic, if it's matte. So if you change the color of it here, it gets another texture. So don't ask me what color you have to change it to. I also don't know it. It's just for that. And the helmet S, I think, is also for that. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I wasn't never really working for that. And here you can pretty much also change the other files like caps, glove logos. So at Verline, I already changed the helmet. So this is Leclerc's helmet here. And here it works pretty much the same. First you export it, then you edit it, and then you import it back again. And always remember to check the format. If you want to change your personal cap in the career, or your personal glove design or your personal glove logos, you do it with the team name, with the carrier team name, and then the files. So this is the Zauber team cap. Let's say you want to have your flag under here, then you export it, change the flag, import it back again, and then your carrier driver should have this, the edited file. So then here we have the Gen helmets. These are pretty much the templates for the helmet designs. If you want to change something here, just change it in the original colors, blue, red, and green. So these are the colors recognized by the game. You can set up the colors on your own. These are the schemes changed. If you want complete own design, you need to go to the COM helmets here. These are the competitor, no, the winners of the competition for the helmet designs, and these are complete designs. So here you can change it. Yeah, I already edited one and imported my own helmet here, which works pretty well in career mode. Then you can also change the look of the faces. Yeah, that's, oh yeah. And here you can edit the racing suits. So let's stay with the Force India. The harness, you can edit the logos on here. The livery is pretty much the ground paint scheme of the suit. The logo, these are all the logos which are on the suit. So you can't import your own career one here, so you only can change the official driver names over here. The umbrella is the umbrella which you can see before the race start, and this goes through here for all the teams. Yeah, that's everything you need to know about this folder. So what if we want to edit, let's say, the clothes of the team members? Then we stay here in the animation package, scenes, and then we go to Garage Crew. So it's important to do it on both. So here we have a Garage Crew ERP before and then in 2017. So in 2017, we can edit stuff here like the garage monitor, or let's say, yeah, the hat of the team members. And here we also have the suits on all the t-shirts of the race crews, which you can also edit and change here. Also some, yeah, tablet stuff here, the stickers on the tablets. Just change whatever you want to change. Yeah, same in this here. It's just a bit less information here, so yeah. Nope, don't save. Open another one. So when you go to environment package, second world, then you can change stuff like the garage. Nope, that's not the folder where I wanted to go. Sometimes it's just try and error, so go through the folders, look whatever you want to edit, and sometimes it needs a little bit of searching to find what you're searching for. So here you can edit the truck, I think. I hope so. Yeah. Here you can edit stuff like the cushions, Mercedes, different ones, Red Bull ones, or Renault ones. Just can edit the colors and the textures here. Then we can edit stuff like the plants, the spoon board. And here we can also edit the trailers of the trucks. So here are always two files, so Force India and Force India 2017. So these are the files from 2016. So if you want it in-game, you need to edit the 2017 ones. Also some glass colors here. So yeah, just be sure to edit the right files here. Then we could also edit stuff like the wood and the umbrellas. So basically that's it for the texture editing. Let me check if I forget something. Yeah, if you go to pit stops here, you can edit stuff like the race crew helmets or the race crew suits, but also the little logo which is shown on the lap board, and all this little stuff. So that's it for the textures. So if you want to edit now the text which is in-game, like the driver names or stuff like this, we also need a program here from the Riders website. So I will also give you the link to that, but we go to Rider Language Editor. So this is the language editor which you can use here. You also need to download that. I will also give you that link in the description. Once you've done that, you get the language editor here. If you click File Open, you have to go to the Formula 1 2017 folder, go to Localization and select your language here. So for the example, I take English. Wait until it's loaded. And then we've got this here. So let's say we want to change. Yeah, we can change basically whatever text we want. So maybe it's good to order it in alphabetical order. So let's say we want to change common mistake made by the game. So it's not a mistake, but they're not allowed to do. So we want to change Williams Racing to Williams Martini Racing. So then we search for Williams here. Williams Racing. I've already changed it here, but usually this here is just Williams Racing. So you can just edit it here. Just hit the file. And once we've done that, we go to File, Save, and then we can overwrite the language file here. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped you, maybe a little bit. If you have any questions, just comment down below. See you. Bye.